keep those hands going. Keep those hands going. Every time I look up, I see you there. Praise be to God, the highest, for this opportunity. I'm so thankful. Wow, where do I start? Thanks to my mom for getting me to this point. I'm especially thankful for Reverend Julia Hemphill for, like I told everybody, when Reverend Mill passed away, I didn't know what my next move was going to be, but I turned right to her, and that's why I found my direction. So, I'm thankful to her, to Ms. Tamara Pitts, to the youth, to everyone who has anything to do with where I am right now. I'm thankful. If we can turn to the Word. Our message today is coming from 2 Samuel. We're going to 2 Samuel chapter 9. We're going to be reading verses 1 through 7. If you would please stand for reading God's holy word. 2 Samuel chapter 9, verses 1 through 7. Say amen when you there. Amen. And David said, is there yet any that is left of the house of Saul, that I may show him kindness for Jonathan's sake? And there was of the house of Saul a servant whose name was Ziba. And when they had called him unto David, the king said unto him, art thou Ziba? And he said, thy servant is he. And the king said, is there yet any of the house of Saul, that I may show the kindness of God unto him? And Ziba said unto the king, Jonathan has yet a son, which is lame on his feet. And the king said unto him, where is he? And Ziba said unto the king, behold, he is in the house of Mashir, the son of Ammiel in Lodabar. Then King David sent and fetched him out of the house of Mashir, the son of Ammiel from Lodabar. Now when Mephibosheth, the son of Jonathan, the son of Saul, was come unto David, he fell on his face and did reverence. And David said, Mephibosheth. And he answered, behold thy servant. And David said unto him, fear not, for I will surely show thee kindness for Jonathan thy father's sake, and will restore thee all the land of Saul thy father, and thou shalt eat bread at my table continually. Yes. Let us pray. O kind, gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you for allowing us another day, Father God, another day to worship your holy name, Father. Father God, we ask that you please continue to guide us through this world, Father God, that you can please continue to show us what you want us to do, Father God. Father God, I ask now, Father, that you remove me, Father God, so that you may enter into this presence, Father God, before your people. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. And David said unto him, fear not, for I will surely show thee kindness for Jonathan thy father's sake, and will restore thee all the land of Saul thy father, and thou shalt eat bread at my table continually. I would like to use for my subject today, trust the process. Trust the process. Everything that we do is a process to it. You have to start something and there's a finish to it. But in the middle, that's the process. And we must trust that process until we get to the end. But the thing about us is we are what I like to call a right now. We have a right now spirit. Come on now. We want everything right now. We don't want to wait for it. We don't want to go through the process and go through the vigor of all the hard work that it takes, but we want it right now. Kind of like that J.G. Whitworth commercial. Come on now. It's my money and I want it now. That's not the spirit that God wants us to have. Right. Now look at Philadelphia 76. This is where this phrase, trust the process, became famous. few years back, the 76ers decided that they were going to start tanking seasons. They traded away all their most valuable assets that they had on their team and started losing on purpose. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to support nobody that's losing on purpose.
Right. Amen.
But I see them do that every single year with the Miami Dolphins. But the Cowboy fans, y'all laughing a little too hard. But anyway, the Philadelphia 76ers decided that they were going to lose on purpose. And in that process, they lost some fans. All the analysts and naysayers, they were saying to the team, you know, you shouldn't support them. But Philly, they stuck with their process. And right now, the Philadelphia 76ers are a contender for the NBA championship this year. All because they came up with a process and they stuck with it. And that is exactly what God wants us to do.
Right.
So how do we get to this point of Mephibosheth right now? We're at the point where Mephibosheth has had everything restored to him by King David. But Mephibosheth's father is Jonathan. Jonathan's father was King Saul. So King Saul was elected king by the people of Israel. Even though God did not told them they didn't need a king, they decided they were going to elect their own king. And so God allowed them to, and then King Saul decided that he was going to do things his way and not God's way. And so God decided he was going to elect a new king. And that's when he elected King David. He anointed David to be the new king. And when Saul found out about David becoming king, and David started to get the praise of the people, Saul became jealous and ordered a hit for David to be murdered. Well, Saul's son, Jonathan, was good friends with David. And Jonathan decided he was going to help David out and tell David, hey, my father's going to kill you. So David went into hiding, and Jonathan told David, all I want for you to do is to show kindness to my family when you become king. And so David is now king after Saul has been killed in the army, in the fight. So once David is king, Mephibosheth is the only living lineage to the king. So in those days, the lineage to the king were to be murdered. So the nurse, knowing this, she took Mephibosheth and she went to go hide with him. But in that process, she dropped him and he became paralyzed. And so Mephibosheth went to a place called Lodabar, and then David sent for him and came back and showed him the kindness of God. So that's how we get to where we are today. But we have a God, we serve a God who is a God of restoration. He's a God that will redeem you. He's a God that will give you back not only what you lost, but he'll give you back more than what you lost. But my first point today is you must lose in order to win. Okay, the process that we go through, that God takes us through, is going to require some suffering. You're going to lose some things, but you're going to gain in the end. But you must stick with it. Now Mephibosheth, look at Mephibosheth. Mephibosheth lost his father. He lost his grandfather. He lost his inheritance to the kingdom. And he lost his ability to walk. All around the same point in time. But God kept him. God maintained him throughout this process. And he kept him in that place of Lodabar till the right time. And it's my belief that God kept Mephibosheth as paralyzed because if he had the ability to walk, I think he may have tried to make his way back to the kingdom. But he had to remain in Lodabar because that was a part of the process. So whenever it seems like you're losing, just know that you're going to win in the end.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
So my next point would be we must humble ourselves, or we'll find ourselves in a place called Lodabar. A place similar to Lodabar. Now let me explain to you what Lodabar is. Lodabar is a desolate place. It's a place, the name itself means no pastures. No pasture. So there's nothing growing in Lodabar. There's no vegetation. So that means there's no cattle, there's no horses, no sheep. There's nothing to live off of. So it's just a place of nothing. But this is the place I believe that God takes us so that we can humble ourselves. We must become humble. We must humble ourselves before God. And if we don't humble ourselves, then God will humble us. And you don't want God to humble you. So if you humble yourself first, before God gets a chance, you don't have to experience lower bars. Now, I've had to go through several lower bars myself. Yeah, my bio said that I was in job corps. This was a place where I instead of me learning to become humble, I learned habits. I picked up habits. And so God said, no, let me take you out of there. Then he put me in the military. Now the military was a good place for me because I went into the military as a boy, but I came out as a man.
Come on now.
But once I came out, I was humble. And I came back to the world, and I immediately started doing what the world was still doing. So I thought that I was ready, but I wasn't ready. But in 2010, a very close friend that was near dear to me was murdered. So this was a tough time for me. And this was a lower bar experience for me. Even though it didn't take me anywhere physically, lower bar was in me. Because I felt paralyzed at this moment. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know. I even blamed myself for it because I was going to pick him up and he told me don't come pick him up. Right. I blamed myself. I wrestled with my own spirit saying that it was my fault from time to time. But yet I remained humble enough to know that I still have God that I can rely on. I felt like I didn't have anybody, but God was in my corner, still fighting for me. And this place left me like I was paralyzed, but like I said, I couldn't do anything for myself at that particular moment. But we must go through a low bar experience if we don't humble ourselves first.
That's right.
So there's a saying, smart people learn from their own mistakes. Wise people learn from the mistakes of others. So be wise and learn from somebody else's mistakes. If you see somebody else doing that, why would you take this kind of My next point is, don't get impatient with the process.
Right.
The process just is what it is. It's a process. The process takes time. You can't get ahead of the process. I want you to think about it in an assembly line. If you have an assembly line, people are manufacturing things. Everybody has a certain job to do on that line. And if one thing is off, it's going to throw off the whole entire process. The end result is not going to be good. So we must know that our part of the process, we must remain patient in it and not get ahead of ourselves. Because it can throw off somebody else's process, not only our own.
That's it.
So we must remain patient throughout the process.
That's good.
And when we go through this process, stop listening to outside influence.
Oh my. Stay right there.
Stop listening to outside influence. You're going to have people that's going to tell you, y'all want to hear Belk speak? Right. Talking about Bug? Bug, they used to be over there in the court. Him and Bug, they used to run together. Yeah. Y'all want to hear him speak? Y'all know what Bug used to do? Y'all know what Bug used to go? And you're going to hear him speak. That's how people do. That's how people do. And their purpose is to throw off your process. You have to remain humble. You have to remain steadfast. And you have to remain planted in the Word of God. Because if you know what God has done for other people, what He's done for people in the Bible, what He's done for people around you, you know He can do the same thing for you. He'll do the same thing for you. So just remain steadfast, remain humble, and stay abiding in the word of the Lord. Now, the part that when you listen to other people, and you may have your mind focused, you say, I'm going to do what God is going to call me to do. I'm going to do what God tells me to do. But then you start hearing other voices of other people, and it's telling you to do something different. Yeah. And you get a little confused at times.
Right.
But we all know, Deacon Grace said this at one of our meetings for the meeting for the pastor search. God is not a God of confusion. No. Right. So if there's any confusion in what God is telling you to do, there's nothing but Satan trying to throw off your power. And so, how do we know what to listen for? How do we know when God is talking to us and not Satan? This is simple. This is very simple.
All right.
If I heard my son cry, I know that's my son cry. He could be amongst a bunch of children, but I know my son's cry. If I hear my son talk, I know my son's voice. That's because I have a relationship with my son. I know his voice is very distinct from the voices of the other children. So when God is talking to you, if you don't have a relationship with him, you don't know what you're talking about. That you stay in your word. You stay talking to God. You stay listening to God. Turn that radio off when you're in your fasting time. Listen to what God has to say to you. Turn that TV off at night. Listen to God. When God wakes you up in the middle of the night, don't just try to go back to sleep. Just sit there and listen to what God got to say to you. Listen to him. Listen to him.
Yes, sir. Preach it.
I've learned I have to talk to God on a daily basis. I have to talk to God every single day, several times a day, just so I know his voice. I can hear his voice clearly. I can hear his voice just like is my wife calling me, telling me, hey, I need you to get something. That sounds to be the same way to God when God comes to me. So I'll ask you today, whose process are you going to trust?
All right.
Whose process would you trust? Are you going to trust the process of God? Or are you going to trust the process of Drake? Come on. Are you going to trust the process of God? Or are you going to trust the process of Lucius and Cookie? Right. Are you going to trust God's process? Or are you going to trust the process of Ghost and Time? Whose process would you trust? Whose process would you trust? Doors of the church are open.